Okay guys, I received a question on the comment section, and here's the question. So one of these guys sent me a question and they're saying here, "Hi Tepo, my name is not Tepo, it's Teps." All right. "Hi Tepo, I saw you on live research channel today and I'm interested in doing cybersecurity. I have done a short beginner's course on Coursera for a few months. Currently, I'm a registered nurse, but I would like to change my career. I'm currently in my 40s, so I wouldn't be able to do like long-term studies. So basically, they can do short-term certificates or boot camps. They can't afford to do like a university degree or something like that." And let me address this question. So this person, they are in their 40s. They're a registered nurse. They've done an introductory cybersecurity course on Coursera and they want to switch their careers. All right, they can't commit to a long-term like a degree. They can only do like a boot camp or short-term certification. So this person does not need to start from zero because they've already done like an introductory course and they do have some advantage of working in the health industry as a nurse. Now, what is the cybersecurity path that I would recommend for this person? Here's the path that I would recommend. Because they already have knowledge working with sensitive data, patients' data in the health industry, I would recommend the GRC cybersecurity. GRC, or they're working with sensitive data, right? This is not a technical field. So working in the healthcare industry, you work with strict data, right? Which needs to be protected. You work with patients' data, patients' documents and files and all of that, right? That needs to be safe and secure. You're working with confidentiality, privacy and confidentiality. All those things apply to GRC cybersecurity. So this person already has an advantage when it comes to that. So that's why I would recommend GRC cybersecurity. Or you could become like a data privacy officer. So these are the roles that I would recommend for this person: privacy and data protection officer, healthcare security analyst, risk and compliance analyst, that's GRC, or security and awareness trainer, or identity and access consultant. What is that? Identity and access consultant, those are the guys who manage access in terms of what user can access, what kind of information can they access in a company systems, right? They create usernames and passwords. They ensure that when users leave the company, they can't have access anymore to the company systems. So those are some of the roles that I would recommend for this kind of person based on their background and the experience that they have. So now let's look at the study plan or certifications that they can do based on their background. So the certifications that I would recommend, because this person has already done an introduction course into cybersecurity on Coursera, I would recommend that they do a Security Plus, CompTIA Security Plus certification. This certification will give them all the basics that they need to know in terms of cybersecurity. By the way, I do teach this course online. I do have exam preparation, questions and answers, which I do sell if you're interested, or you can go to other platforms and you can also try and get materials to study for the CompTIA Security Plus. When this person completes that certification, Security Plus, they combine that with their background in nursing, it will put them in a good position to be able to work in the health industry in positions where they are protecting sensitive data, because they are already working in an environment where they look after patients. They work with patients' files. They know how to secure those files. They understand confidentiality and privacy when it comes to patients' information. So when they apply for jobs, they need to apply for jobs in the health industry, in positions where they'll be required to protect sensitive data. That's why I recommended data protection officer, identity and access analyst, GRC consultant. All right. What kind of salary expectations are available when it comes to these kind of positions? Now here are some of the salary expectations when it comes to these kind of positions. A GRC analyst, this is the salary that they can make, right? Identity and access management analyst, this is the salary that they can make. Privacy and compliance officer, this is how much they can make. All right, so that's the advice that I can give to this kind of person, a person who wants to switch careers from nursing into cybersecurity. They already have some skills which can be very, very useful in the cybersecurity industry. So when this person compiles their CV, they need to highlight on their CV that they know the sensitivity and confidentiality of working with sensitive data, especially when it comes to patients' data. They know how to secure data, how to work with hospital systems, and they understand the security awareness when it comes to working in the health industry. So they need to highlight all of that, and I think that will put them in a better position when it comes to applying for jobs. Jobs that are in the health sector, where they're looking for people who are looking after sensitive data, people who will be able to protect that data. This kind of person has a good background to be able to work in that environment. So I hope this video will give you a bit of a clue of how you can transition from nursing into cybersecurity. I hope you learned a lot. If you like this kind of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have another question, if anyone else has any other questions, put it in the comment section below. Then I'll try and answer it by doing a video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.